So hello everybody. We're missing a person who usually would go in between us.
I don't.
There's not enough room. There's not enough room. So today's a little bit of a different video for... I keep looking over there. Today's a little bit of a different video for Dicey Rolls. We're going to be doing some unboxings. We have 5 different board games today.
Welcome to the 5-course meal.
Yes. 3-course meal. Entree.
Yeah.
Appetizer.
Yeah.
I meant.
Yeah.
That's not the entree.
Yeah.
So we have 5 games. We got Dark Souls, the card game, 3 expansions
For the Dark
over
Souls,
here
the
to Dark
board
Souls,
game.
and we have Doom, which is still in its cellophane wrap.
I kind of got a little antsy with the unwrapping.
Yeah, he unwrapped his. I didn't unwrap mine. And these chairs suck. So we're gonna start with Dark Souls, the card game. So this is the first one we got, right?
Maybe we should show them the box.
This is the box.
Should probably show them.
The other sides.
The wonderful
the
wonderful camera.
Okay, fine. You can do it. That's the back.
This is the back.
I don't even know what's on the back, actually.
You can read.
I'm not going to read the whole thing.
And you can read some of it.
Yeah. So a card game from 1 to 4 players. It's a co-op game like the board game.
Or you could play it solo.
Yes, and you can play it solo. It's made just slightly differently. There's just no models. It comes with 4 character data cards, 121. I'm dyslexic apparently. 112 starting deck cards, 5 bonfire cards, 50 treasure cards, a bunch of stamina cards, Remnant of Humanity, which me and him have already played this game on Tabletop Simulator, so I'll explain that later. 30 encounter cards, 50 enemy cards, 40 boss cards. There's not 40 bosses though.
That's upsetting.
There's 4 bosses, 3 playing boards, 61 tokens, and 1 rulebook.
Can you imagine if there was 40 bosses in there?
That'd be crazy.
I would love it.
You want to do the honors for the appetizer?
Ah, the appetizer.
So what's up here first? This is the rulebook?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't come out and be like,
you died
right away.
Like the board game does.
Yeah. So this is the rulebook. I'm obviously not going to flip through all the pages, but it just tells you what comes in the box and how to play. Boss. Yeah, and how to play. Move that up here. Next.
Ooh.
This looks like the tokens.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike's picking all this up.
Are those these are the...
Yes, so these are skulls.
That's to show you how many times you hit an enemy, right?
I accidentally popped one out. Yes. So these, show them up here. So these are, no, you're right, how many times you hit an enemy. This is your soul count. So these small ones are 1, these are 5. These ones are you put down to clear an encounter. And these are status effects. So there's stagger, poison, frost, and bleed, which all do slightly different things.
Bleed is my favorite.
And you can explain that while I pop these out.
Right. This right here is going to be your 4 different bosses that you can fight.
Yes. 1 main boss. Actually, it's 2 main bosses and 2 mini bosses technically. But according to Dark Souls 3, which is where these all come from, they're all main bosses. You get to fight Vort, the Burrow Valley.
Yep.
I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Yes, Vort.
Pontiff Sullivan.
Yep. I hate him.
Walnir.
Yep.
Or High Lord Walnir.
Yep, High Lord.
And
the Abyss Watchers.
And then the Abyss Watchers. You can continue.
And then this set of things, this is where your cards, your players would go. I'm doing this right? This is where your players would go.
Yeah, that's where the players go.
Okay. And then you'd be able to choose where you want your player to go. That would go right there, like that. And then this is where your enemies will go.
Yeah, and on each enemy card, which we will show you on the card, it'll tell you where you have to go, or where the enemies go.
Oh, that's nice. They gave us a baggie for tokens.
Yeah, we don't have to go and use our own like we've been doing.
Yeah.
I'm just still sorting these out.
Oh my gosh. Shane.
Oh, is that the treasure deck? Oh, this is the stamina deck.
Yeah. This is all the enemies.
It's a lot of cards.
Oh, they don't call it the card game for nothing, right?
I feel like in that first edit for Exploding Kittens, remember? Connor's face. So, I mean, the reason why Connor isn't here, he's not home, and also we're in a different setting. We're at my house, not at my college.
Yeah.
I went home for the weekend, and we happened to have a bunch of board games that needed to be unboxed. So this is the stamina deck. There's two different types of stamina cards, which I'm going to show this camera.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is, you use either or, but not both. So you can either use a strength or a deck stamina. And if I go far enough into the deck, there's these ones, which use both of them. So if you play this card, you would use a strength and a faith.
Yep. Those are just the multi ones, right? The ones that you can buy with souls. Those ones you can only buy with souls.
Yeah, so if you look here or here, whichever one can pick it up, these cards that you pick either or use 2 souls. It's not souls. And the more expensive ones use 5 souls because they're more expensive. Souls. What deck is that?
This looks like the character and treasure deck. This, I think both of these are. Oh, wait a second.
We kind of cheated a little bit on this because we played this game before. So,
Shane,
what?
which one would you like to open up next? Enemies? Or characters? Or more treasure?
This is the enemies. If I can open them.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, start doing those ones.
Okay.
So, let's throw all this trash on the bed. So, much like Dark Souls 3, I'm going to have to lean in every time. Much like Dark Souls, the board game, all enemy cards at 3 levels. Level 1, level 2, and level 3. Oh, these include the boss cards. So, but they're all built to the same degree. So, hopefully this camera will pick it up.
Yep.
Meaning that this is how many souls you get for each fight, or for each type of enemy this you kill. This is how much armor they have. This is how much health they have. You have to always hit through the armor, like in the board game. And this is how much damage you do. And this symbol down here is also very important. Because if you attack with that type of weapon, as actually exactly like this, this type of weapon, which is the same symbol, which is a heavy symbol, you will negate the armor completely.
Just bust through that armor.
And right here is showing you the bottom one is where the enemy goes, and the top one is where they hit. So in this case, this enemy would go top right, and they would hit the space directly in front of them.
Yep.
You want to do the next cards?
Treasure. Could you imagine if I had this much treasure in my hand?
Like real life treasure?
No, like just for the game.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
I'd be unstoppable.
I wouldn't have anything. That's all of it. I'd be stuck with the starting.
There's some right in here.
I'd be stuck with the starting deck.
Some right in here.
Let me just see if there's Remnant of Humanity in here. Oh.
Oh, those are the areas.
There's a bunch of stuff in here. So there's also bonfire cards, which what they do is every time you die or you sit at the bonfire, you have to flip a new bonfire card and it'll give you something to do. So it'll either give you, like this one, the Cold Ashes one, you gain 1 transposed treasure, and you can have up to 50 cards in your hand, in your deck.
Really? Is it really 50?
40.
I was about to say.
40.
I can't remember us going.
We would have been playing wrong.
Yeah.
And in this game, your treasure deck is your health. So if you go to draw and you can't draw anymore, you die.
Now we start with 32 cards, right?
Yeah, 32.
32, yep. And it goes up to 40.
And before I let Jesse go on the rest of these treasures, there's something else in here I want to show you, everybody. Now, this is more like, it's like an unboxing tutorial for this game. because we played this one, but it's not going to be like that for these ones. We haven't even opened these ones.
Yeah, we haven't.
So this is an encounter card. So there's 4 things depending on how many people are playing. So 1, 2, 3, or 4 players. It tells you how many treasure you get for each one and what enemies. So if it's 2 of us playing, we would get 2 treasures and we fight 3 level 1s and 1 level 3. This has to be a level 3 fight. I don't know.
No, that'd be a level 2.
Is it level 2?
The double swords means it's level 2.
So that's a level 2 fight.
The thing that I see about this game, I think it's harder than the board game. From what I can tell, it seems harder than the board game. Please don't ruin my cards.
I don't want to drop them everywhere.
Please don't ruin my cards.
He's already out of order. I'm sorry.
I don't care. We're going to have to organize these anyway. I mean...
You can talk about that while I open these away from the mic.
So what do you want me to...
Just explain what the cards are. Because we played this game before.
Well, as you can see here...
We just have the actual card game now.
With this card, you would need a blue and a purple, which is dexterity and intelligence. And then the white means it can be any of them. Dex, intelligence, faith.
It's counted as a wild card.
And this also gives you 2 damage and poison. Now, this symbol over here means that you can keep this card and you can keep repeating it as long as you have the requirements. And this one means that you drop it. It means you get rid of it from your inventory.
What are you looking for?
I was trying to see if I could find, like, the magic card.
Oh.
But,
for the range symbol?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Oh, there you go.
I never did not know there was going to be sharp gems in here.
Yeah,
but
there's also gems.
You can, if you have this card, you can choose a character, and it gives you an attack damage. That's handy.
Yeah, actually it is. I have the character deck. 3 of them. I think that's the last one.
That's the last one.
So, the only thing that's really important to show on these cards is up here is their taunt level. When an enemy goes to hit and there's nobody to hit, it'll hit the person in the row at the highest taunt level. That's pretty much it.
Thanks, Dark Souls.
But down here is your heroic action. And for this card, for the knight, it's flip this card over to block 3 damage. So once a bonfire, you can use your heroic action. So if you're getting hit and you don't have any armor cards, and you're getting hit for 3 damage, you can just flip it over and you negate the damage.
That's really nice.
And that's really it. Is the last deck also?
It should be. We can check it out. Do they really have to make it
I guess I'll open it.
airtight? Yeah, I don't got nails.
I mean, it's not airtight. I don't either.
Shouldn't really say airtight, I should say they sealed it up. They don't want me playing. Now this goes for what, like, I paid like $50 for this?
I don't know.
I think I did.
About 50?
It's about $50, I say.
Yeah. Usually these games, especially Themeforge games, are actually cheaper on Amazon than on their website.
Yeah.
Don't know why. So these are also, you know, not the treasure deck. This is player decks. But there's 2 important cards. There is 4 reference cards for each player, and all the reference cards do is explain what the status effects are and a quick reference for
range attacks.
Yeah, for range attacks, blocking, and stuff like that.
Which is
and the only other card in here that's really important is the Remnant of Humanity, which if you are allowed to have 40 cards in your deck and you only have 38 available, you can fill out your deck with Remnant of Humanity, and when you draw one, you can discard to draw another card.
Which I don't know if those cards are a good thing or a bad thing.
Could be both.
It could be good. It could be both.
Or you could just use them as health. Like if you get hit, you can just discard them.
Yeah.
But I believe that's
all there is in the box.
That's all there is in the box.
Yep.
So that's all the contents in Dark Souls, the card game, actually. So we're gonna clean this all up and bring up our next card game. Figurine game. Because we're done with card games.
Yeah, we're done with card games forever now.
I just dropped 2 of these pieces.
Shane, if you lose a single piece.
Next set.
Yeah, I kind of went overboard on the spending, guys.
Don't put those on the floor for me.
Yes, if I have room.
So the first one, I guess I'll show everybody.
Yes,
we're going to box out the Dark Root Basin expansion. There's not really much to go on the front. it just kind of tells you that it's an expansion, how many players. The back, on the other hand, gives you a nice image.
There's a small glare with the lighting.
Huh?
There is a small glare with the lighting.
So what does this game come with? Yeah, you can read it.
It comes with Great Grey Wolf Sif and his lovely daddy, Artorias. We also got a mushroom child and a mushroom parent. Wow.
Tombstone?
I cannot say two.
Oh, Tombstone.
Two stone knights. That's like a tongue twister right there.
Two stone knights.
Two stone guardians.
Tune.
I cannot speak either. Two. Here, you can read the last three.
Two demonic foliages. 3 plow scarecrows. And 2 sheer scarecrows.
I don't remember those two in the...
Those are the DLC area.
Is it really?
Yep.
I don't remember fighting them.
Oh, and back to the figurines we go. There's not much in this box.
Here we go, friends.
So this, you can talk about that.
This is obviously the expansion rulebook. It will give you everything new about the expansion, including dodging, new dodging mechanics. And
dodge mechanics?
Yeah, there's going to be.
Oh boy.
And there's also a brand new campaign to set you in. I'm very excited for this.
Very, very, very. I guess I'll open up the next thing for you to show them.
We shall do that. Did you? You already got the tiles, okay.
Yeah, I just have to put them together.
Do they give us stuff to put them together?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh no, here we go.
So what are those, Jesse?
Oh, we got boss cards for Artorias. Wait,
They gave us extra of these.
there's 2 of these. Oh, they're in different languages.
Are they really?
Yep,
Okay, well, we're gonna have to filter those out.
yep.
I just put this on without putting the other piece on.
That's honestly really nice. They give us, if you're from German or France, Italian, they will give you...
Italy?
Italian. They will give you different things. As you can see, Artorias has 3 magic armor and 3 regular armor. That's not good at all. And you don't like Artorias to begin with, right?
He's gonna yell at me for doing what I just did. I had to use my teeth to get that off because of how tight it was on.
Why would I yell at you for that?
No, I said somebody would.
Oh. You don't like Artorias to begin with, do you?
No, he's a pain in the ass. He's a fun boss fight in the game, but he's a pain in the ass.
We got his wonderful moves.
Yeah, when we go to actually play Dark Souls the board game, we'll explain a little bit of how the characters move and enemies move. But we have a lot of boxes to get through at the same time, so.
He has a lot. Alright.
Okay. So, next up in the, oh, okay, I guess you're gonna show
Yeah, I
them.
want to show them Great Wolf Sif.
Is that that's a nice card. So this is encounter cards and equipment and all that good stuff. Like I said, when we go to actually play the Dark Souls board game, we'll explain this a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we got enemy cards, boss cards, equipment, and encounter. And these are the dials, one for each boss. So for example, Artorias, we would start up at 25, and when we do damage, we just dial them down. It's kind of hard to see that on the camera. So.
The thing about this too now, this expansion also adds for the bosses. They added 2 new boss mechanics.
Oh, did they?
Yes. So, because you know how in Dark Souls, Great Wolf Sif will go into that limping state?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll happen in this.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So this might be just the most important part of this entire thing.
The best part about it.
So these are some of the enemies. So yeah, these are the Scarecrow guys. They're like in the normal game, they'd be like the Hollows. These are the Stone Knights.
Yep.
The foliage people.
I didn't know they were called whatever they're called.
The mushroom guys. Oh, these are heavy ones.
The mushroom, are they? Wow.
They're like solid.
Wow.
So, but the more important thing.
The best thing.
Great Wolf Sif.
Wow, that is...
Which is pretty cool. And while you're looking at that, I'll pull out Artorias and his bent sword. This one is not as heavy. That is surprising.
That is... Here. Wow.
Yeah, this guy weighs at least a pound.
I would have killed you.
Oh, and these are also some stone guys, but not as important as these ones.
Look at, they're just so beautiful.
It's so cute.
It's a little mushroom child.
It's a little way for scale.
Wow, that's honestly, I feel like we should have these guys out.
Yeah, no, yeah. Keep these ones.
We'll just
no, fuck these guys. These guys suck now.
Why?
It's all about the shrooms.
We don't care about the...
Fine. Which ones do you want to keep out?
Sif. At least Sif.
At least Sif.
That's all I care about.
We'll keep Sif out. We got a lot of stuff.
That's my doggo.
That's your doggo. Okay, I gotta put all this stuff back. So we're gonna keep Sif Boyard here.
This is not the one that I want. This is gonna be our last box.
Yeah, keep him right here. I want to do this one. So our next box is a Mega Boss, actually.
A Mega Boss.
The Asylum Demon expansion.
/ Stray Demon.
Slash Stray Demon. Because in the Dark Souls game, if you guys have ever played it, it comes with both.
There's actually 3 versions of this boss in the Dark Souls game.
I said it comes with both. The Dark Souls normal game, they all look the same. So obviously you fight the Asylum Demon right away, and you go back to fight the Stray Demon. So that's kind of how this is set up.
What's the fire one called? Is it just
Fire Demon Sage? Fire Sage Demon.
Yeah, okay.
It's the Fire Sage Demon.
Okay.
So if you're playing a Dark Souls campaign like this, you could fight the Asylum Demon first.
Yeah.
And then do another boss, and then come back.
Titanite Demon.
Titanite Demon, then a regular boss like, let's say Sif.
Yeah.
And then after that, you could come back and fight the Stray Demon. So it comes with some instructions.
More of how to play. They talk about level 4 encounters.
We're doing this last.
Level 4 encounters. They also give instructions for the Stray Demon and the regular Asylum Demon.
Yep. And the level 4 encounters are new if you don't have anything more than the base game.
Hey, Shane.
What's up?
It does give a campaign for Asylum Demon to the Stray Demon.
Demon hunting. So you would fight the Asylum Demon. Oh, the Asylum Demon's a mini boss.
Yeah, so they've accounted as a mini, and then
it's counted as a mini, and then so this is following like the Dark Souls one. I mean, I could show it here, which I will, but you probably won't really be able to read it. So you would fight the mini boss of the Asylum Demon, and then the Gargoyles, and then the Titanite, and then the Stray Demon as the mega boss, and then Ornstein Smog as the main boss.
And then you could go to, let's say, the Gaping Dragon Nets, and then like Sif. That's cool.
So next up in this box, here you go. What's next up in this box? While I take the rest of these out.
I'm gonna move Sif over here. So look at this. The Asylum Demon here only has 1 armor and one armor for each, and has 34 health. So you can obviously tell that it is a mini boss.
Yeah, it's not going to be as hard as the regular boss.
Let's see if we can find the Stray Demon. Oh, look at this. Now look at the Stray Demon.
What does it?
4 magic armor and 3 blunt armor.
Physical.
So,
what else comes in this is, of course...
But they both have 34 health.
That's kind of interesting, actually.
Yeah.
So we also get a dial, which gives the enemy information. And then we also get some cards, which I'll show in my weird-ass hand.
Wait.
What?
No, I can't count, Jesse.
Yeah, they have the same health. Yeah. That's probably why they did it. This is just
Treasure.
It's treasure you get after you beat the boss.
Do they have that ring in there?
What ring? And these are also kind of important to the mega boss thing. So these are pillars. So as you're fighting the game, I can't speak today. So as you're fighting the boss, the Asylum Demon can actually break these pillars, I believe, right?
Yes, and then I think you can either, if you're standing on them, I think from when I watched the video, if you're standing on them, you'll take damage.
You will?
Yes.
That makes sense. So next up is a little bit of assembly. Because this boss has to be assembled.
Warning, small parts are not intended for children. Are we small children?
Yeah. They put so much tape on this.
Oh, look at that. They have a homeward bone in this.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
That's nice, actually. How nice of them to include that. So this is... So this is the Asylum Demon / Stray Demon. And here's his tail. You have to assemble it. Which I believe it just goes on like that.
Wow.
That's probably in the instructions that we did not read. And that is the Stray Demon.
Wow, that looks...
So while you're looking at that, the last thing...
I am satisfied.
The last thing included in this box is the Mega Boss tile. Which is the first time we're seeing these. It is a bigger tile than any other one.
So this would be your level 4 encounter.
And yeah, also the level 4 encounter, which as you can see, this looks like the area outside of the boss arena.
Okay, there's the little crow's nets.
Yeah, and if you flip it over, that is the boss arena. So there's more spaces. And the pillars would go in these 4 corners.
Look at this. I know it's not lined up, guys. I'm sorry.
And of course, our boy Stray Demon would go right there. So yeah.
Wow, they actually did a wonderful job with this.
Of lining it up?
Yeah.
No, yeah, they did. Attention to detail.
No, there's a lot of detail to these boards, and I like that.
Yeah,
They're not just, let's just do it for fun.
So that is all of the contents inside this box.
Yes.
So take this down.
And here we go.
The last expansion.
The most heaviest box out of the set.
You feel it? Oh, that's
yeah.
I think we're going to need to assemble that one.
I think we're all going to be satisfied with this one.
Yeah, definitely.
This is...
I forgot to put the tile back.
How could you? I think this is going to be the best purchase I ever made. I can tell by the box right now that this is
well, go ahead and open
heavy.
Well, before we open it.
This is...
Black Dragon Calamite, which is a DLC boss in the first game. And just like all the other Dark Souls boxes, we got some good art on the front.
Wonderful.
And what's included on the back. But we're going to see what's included, so just open it up.
I feel like I'm a little kid on Christmas right now. That's how I feel. Alright, we got our typical wonderful level 4. Or level 4. Wonderful instructions. Talks about level 4 encounters again. And a nice...
You don't have to buy both of these to play the game. You can buy one or the other.
And then it also talks about how to do a campaign scenario.
Yep.
That's interesting.
So each expansion gives its own campaign, which is pretty cool. So we also get a dial, as per usual. What are these, Jesse?
These are, of course, our enemy character talking point. As you can see, he has 4 magic resistance and 3 physical resistance and 38 health. So that's not as bad as the Asylum. That's about the same as the Asylum Demon.
Yeah. So we also get, of course, our boss or equipment cards after you get from defeating the boss. So the Obsidian Greatsword is one of them, the Calamity Ring, stuff like that. Before we take a look at this guy, let's take a look.
There's also something specific as soon as you get to the board I want to show.
Oh, I forgot to pop some things out. What are these? Do you know what these are?
Those are...
The Calamity effect, I
Yes. Yes, you were correct. Good job.
believe. Which comes from the Calamity ring. Or just the boss, probably. So
I think
this
just from the boss.
is the level 4 encounter board for Black Dragon Calamity. As you can see, it's folded differently. Probably to fit in the box, I would assume. But it's
huge.
Much bigger than the Asylum Demon. So the level 4 encounters... Oh, that's up. The level 4 encounters don't have to be the same size.
No.
They can all be different, which is why every boss that comes with level 4 encounter is slightly different. So this is the encounter area. Do you need the Dark Root Basin for this?
No.
Okay, so this is still separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
actually, I honestly don't know.
let me see some of those cards. Talk about that for a second.
I think those are all boss cards.
What's this?
This is our greatest and most prized boss. As you can see, you probably come down the ladder here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you guys can, there's a ladder. You'd be able to go here. The boss would be here. Now,
So what? I don't know what those are. So
these are strafing runs. So let's just say that
you can use the prop.
that this is the boss would hit all this area. Okay. Yeah. And then this would be your only safe area. So if you're in this area, you would be hit.
Yeah, so instead of in the regular game, how it shows like the cross symbol, we're using these instead.
Yes.
So if we look at these cards, Jesse, those are the level 4 encounters. But
yep, there's a stone guardian.
Yeah, so you need
the Dark Root.
You need the Dark Root base expansion for this. So what are we talking about?
Talking about we need the Dark Root expansion.
Oh yes, yeah. There was an error on the screen. No big deal. System 32 got deleted. So yeah, you need Dark Root Basin because if you look on some of these cards, if you can see, this top one's a stone knight, which makes sense because you have to get through the Dark Root Basin to fight these bosses. So you want to.
That would make sense, yeah.
Now.
Mother of
the
God.
assembly required because of the wings.
I might cry.
Look how big that base is. We're gonna have fun painting this.
I'm gonna love painting this. I don't care what you say. This was like $70. No, this was like $60. This was worth the $60.
Yeah, you can put one on. I'll put the other one on.
Make sure that this is the right. Yeah, we go.
That's definitely not right. What is it?
That doesn't seem right.
Oh.
Oh, we're stupid.
You gotta flip them upside down. Okay.
Oh so my God.
Is Black Dragon Calamity. That is a monster.
I'm hoping
of a tile. And it makes sense why he's on such a large tile. That's where he would go.
That is an amazing boss. I love... They really took their time.
Yeah, that's really cool. You can see where the heads can come off too. You see the line?
Yeah.
I want to do that though.
No.
So let's put this back in the box because we still got one more.
One more.
One more.
The dessert?
Yeah, this is the entree. These can come out, right?
Yeah, they should. They have to.
We'll do it later. I don't want to mess it up. But we can put the rest of the stuff away. It's time for our dessert. Still wrapped.
Welcome to your doom.
I don't have anything to cut that except the dragon wing.
Please be careful.
I want to use the base.
I can probably get it. I can get it. Maybe I can't get it. Got it.
Not even opened.
Freshly sealed.
Was all of your stuff sealed?
It was. I got really impatient, and I wanted to unseal it. Ooh, this
is a nice box. This is Doom, the board game. This is the back. We'll talk about everything that's inside of it. We have not played this one yet either.
Never played it.
So the way this game works is there's technically a dungeon master. So one person will control all the enemy forces against up to 4 Marines. So you have to have at least 2 players to play this game. What is this? Oh, these are all the games.
Oh, nice.
Well, this is examples of fantasy fight games. We'll look at that later.
Yep.
So we got the Learn the Playbook.
Those covers are awesome.
The reference rules.
Uh-huh.
And the operation guide. So obviously, this is how you learn to play. This is rule reference.
Mm-hmm.
Operation guide is all of our missions. So it tells you how the tiles are supposed to be put together.
Who knew you needed 3 rule books to play a simple game, huh? It's not that simple, guys. Oh.
Here you go.
My God. Wait, where's your...
Gonna be under here.
Oh.
Because this game, which I will tell you guys, comes with 32 figurines.
Do you want me to open these?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured.
Let's not pop those out though.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot there. So let's see what these are.
Wow, they came in nice baggies for your cards.
Yeah. So this is, what does this look like? So we got some armor. I honestly don't know what any of this is. So these must be skills you can use.
Skills that you can get to buy or skills that you find?
Probably that you find. I don't know though. And these are enemies.
That is, they're all really nicely detailed and colored.
Yeah.
I can see why it costs so much.
Yeah. And then while you're undoing that still.
Yeah. I got really into your showing of the cards. I'm really excited for this.
These are tiny cards. I don't know what these are though. At all. I really don't. Talking point, 3 Marines.
Those are like a...
these are for how many Marines you have, because you get special conditions.
Oh, okay.
And then these are special abilities, I guess. I'm not too sure.
Oh, wow.
One of the cool things for me about this game, though...
Shane, you're gonna fucking hate me.
Why? Oh my god, that's a lot of tokens.
Why does every game ever... Hey, this came with my Civilization game. Should probably keep that.
So it comes with stands, which I know for a fact. Oh, these are the stands. They're plastic stands. They're for the doors in the game. But what's really cool about this game, it comes with specially made dice as well. To do hits and stuff.
Those are really light.
Yeah, which every board game comes with. The Fallout game we have came with these. Dark Souls comes with special dice. What are those?
These are puzzle piece tiles.
Yes.
Which these would pop out. I'm not going to pop them out. And Shane just hit the jackpot of our today's video.
Okay, be careful.
Yeah, be very careful.
So you actually piece these together with the puzzle pieces, which is really cool. And I don't really know what these tokens are for. It looks like some of them are hit markers. But most of these are...
Be very careful.
Yeah.
They're very good. They're popping out easily.
Most of these look like...
I think these are like the enemy spawns.
Yeah, those might be enemy spawns. That looks like a portal.
This is like a grenade. This is a grenade. Health packets.
Yeah, types of weapons.
Guns that you can pick up probably.
Let's show them. So these are like the health packets. These looks like grenades. This looks like a portal. These are the weapons, and we have big tiles. Most of these tiles, these 4 are comprised of that. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get...
So, I think these might be hit markers.
These are hit markers, definitely. I can tell you that right now.
And I'm not sure what anything else is. That's the back of it.
And these are, of course, more.
I have no idea.
These might be skill points.
I have no idea. These are the doors.
More weapons, definitely.
These are doors.
These are doors, too?
Yeah.
I'm very impressed.
That's a big game.
And
Did you see what I saw under here?
I saw like a hint. A hint of it. It was like it's like the teaser trailer for the trailer. Oh my god.
A lot of these have to be assembled, which we're not going to do on camera.
This is like a Christmas for us.
So I'm not going to take all these out of the bag. There's just too many. But we'll take some of them out. So these, I forget what them demons' names are, but this is one of them. That's a tiny guy. I really want to get to these big ones. You know what? We're taking these all out. Okay.
Wow.
We're back. We took out all of them. These are the 4 Marines. Everything else is a demon. So we got little guys, medium guys, bigger guys, the biggest guy.
The biggest enemy of
which
all.
needed to be assembled. I didn't fully assemble it. It's still loosely assembled, but this is the biggest one in here. That's really fucking cool.
I don't remember these guys at all in the game.
I do.
But what do you think, Shane? Do you think
So that's
this
all the
was?
contents.
Do you think this was worth the buy?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're excited to play this?
Very.
What do you think of the? What do you think of the expansions we have?
I'm kidding. No,
They suck.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Compared to this.
So I feel like we've got all good purchases.
So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video for more content, maybe like this, but definitely us playing these games.
We will be playing these games in the near future soon, so don't worry.
We'll see you guys in the next video.